Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Shadow Gambit, where it is a new week and we have so much ahead of us. Obviously we have a couple of crew members that we could yet focus on waking. We have more tests to pursue in the mirror and also crew tales, right?
Still breathing.
We have somebody's crew tale started already. John, go talk to Afia. Let's see what's... Where are you? Okay, he's just like hanging off the back of the boat. Oh, she's getting away.
Aye, Afia.
Let me guess. You've got the starfish intestines, but now you're looking for the turtle eggs.
Ah, you've heard about the recipe. Great.
Yes, I talked to the Marley after our conversation and she told me the entirety of it.
I knew she secretly enjoyed it.
Honestly, I'm sure that she actually despises it.
Ah, you learn to read her moods. If she really loathed it that much, I'd be long back on the bottom of the sea.
If you say so. Anything I can help you with?
Aye, so Sir Reginald and I are still at 0 out of 3 ingredients. We were wondering if you'd seen any.
Well, there was a skeleton running around with a bottle of whiskey. Strange thing was that it wasn't drinking it.
Ah? A skeleton that didn't drink its whiskey? Strange indeed.
I haven't seen it since, so I couldn't tell you where it is, unfortunately.
Nah, you helped me plenty enough. I'll search for it myself.
Okay,
Right.
a skeleton with
Skeleton
surplus
whiskey.
whiskey. That's the order those words go in. Letters.
The turtles would like that.
This is a great start today. I am clearly thinking
Hello
straight
there,
and
my bony
clear.
friend. Would you happen to know about a certain bottle of whiskey?
Whiskey. Tasty.
Yeah, I agree. Now, where could it be?
Yes.
Yes? Yes to what?
Whiskey.
Can't disagree with you there.
Okay, not super helpful.
Don't think that's the right bones. Gotta ask around more.
I was misled by the quest indicator. And I'm not allowed to just talk to any skeleton.
I'll step on a shell or two.
Apparently there's one, yep, very well hidden down here.
Say, Bonnie lass, would you happen to know about...
Whiskey.
Yes, exactly.
Head below.
Ah! You hid something in the below. Wait, you think the skeleton stored whiskey for me in the below?
Rot's band. Whiskey below.
Great! Should I just whack you to the below with my anchor so you can get it back?
Yes.
Aye, that's very kind of you.
That's remarkably straightforward.
I'll be anchoring. I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
Okay.
Depths have released me. All right, if we understood that manky old skeleton correctly, it should turn up with our whiskey eventually. Let's just go to our corner of the Marley and wait a bit. That's what we do.
You know, you could just swap me.
At your service. I like it.
I mean, do I want to do this next? I kind of want to, you know what? Let's do some more mirror stuff. I do like the mirror stuff. So who is getting their further story first? Well, I guess Gail, right? This probably makes the most sense. We've done her crew story now. I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed about the upgrade we took for her. I really thought it was going to upgrade her general melee attack, not just give her a melee attack that can only be used in certain situations. And also, I really feel like she should have gotten an extra button, like Ifia did, so that we could still have the smaller firecracker and the larger firecracker. Because, like, they're both good in different situations. I don't know. That upgrade does not feel like it is always even an upgrade, and that's a real bummer.
Aye.
All right, Captain's Test. 3 stages. Suladi's is only 1. Interesting. Maybe we'll do hers next then.
Oh, finally a decently sized mirror, and it is all shattered?
Unfortunately, this mirror is not about seeing your outsides. It's about seeing what's inside of you.
Can't we just look through the hole in my belly? Well, all right. Let's do this then.
Presumably there'll be 3 like pretty fast missions, right?
Gael, I remember you talked about being an avid letter writer in your past. Yet I only ever saw you writing poems to yourself. You know, I think it is time for you to continue your correspondence, don't you?
How would you dared reading my letters, Mordecai? Turn from the dead to the undead, and I will make you wish you never even died before.
Canoness, the message has ended.
That hot, huh? Well, I'd better get to my secret stash, I suppose.
Secret stash, eh?
Yes. It is on Calamity Reef. There lies the Brine Razor, an old wreckage grounded there since the battle. I hid some of my belongings in it, and it seems I need to get them back. Swiftly.
Where to, navigator?
All right. I mean, it says medium. Let's find out. Some of Gale's belongings are stored on a wreck on Calamity Reef. Wait, do I? I guess the having Afia talk to the ship is not actually optional at this moment.
Never look back.
That's fine.
Have you noticed anything strange recently?
Not outside the usual. Why?
I've started to feel a presence slinking at the edge of my awareness. It is unnerving, like a worm crawling through my insides.
Your insides, eh? I could head down there, play the worm catcher.
Where would you even start? No, I will put Estelle to the task. Until she finds out more, any holds below the training deck will remain closed.
I see. As you command.
You know what? I think I just changed my mind,
Well,
actually.
well, Mordecai. You said I'd find answers in the lower holds. But how do I get down there?
Signora.
Ah, just the man I was looking for.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we need to...
Consider it done.
All I was about to say is, maybe we should wake up the other crew members, actually. Because, you know, the more crew we have, the more vigor we're building up per mission.
Your host has become a bit paranoid, hasn't she?
Perhaps the Marley started to notice your little visits here.
Please, Signora. Oh, I'm far too good for that.
In that case, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to have a look into the Marley's deeper holds. Easy for you, eh?
Indeed. But the question is, why should I help you?
Watching me stumble around blindly must have lost its luster by now. What say you we tip the odds a little in my favor?
Signora, some would call that cheating.
Let them. We're pirates after all.
Very well, Signora. Shall we begin?
Okay, apparently missions of all types are going to have to just hold on a second here.
Ah, my thanks, Jester. Where are we exactly?
The Marley's deeper holds, of course.
Anywhere in particular?
Your request was rather lacking in specifics.
Very well. Off to explore.
Don't worry. I'll catch up.
I like it already.
I'm still not necessarily convinced this guy has our best interests at heart.
Anything particular we're looking for?
I'll tell you when I find it.
Okay, lots of memories just
I
floating
like
about
these
here.
arts.
Ignatia's still following us, Captain.
Ah, she has tenacity, I'll give her that.
Capita! Our cannons are no match for theirs, if they catch up.
No, they won't. They'll lose her in the cutthroat keys.
Madness, Mordecai. Not even Sir Reginald can get through there in one piece.
I can do it, Captain. Just give the word.
Ah, I knew you'd be up for it. Carry us through, Marty.
A memory of their struggle against Ignatia.
Indeed. In fact, all the memories here pertain to that particular subject.
In that case, I'm sure you know which memory I'd like to find.
You might be closer than you think.
I.
So it just says touch the memory. That text didn't actually update,
Consider it done.
but I'm assuming, you know, the memory that we were just touching is probably not the memory anymore. Okay, I'm not even allowed to enter these. I was wondering if it was going to do sort of a, I don't know, Scooby-Doo-ass door puzzle or something,
Always move forward.
but we can just run over here, which is a little disappointing. I was ready for hijinks.
You won't escape this time, Mordecai. My right is almost complete.
It's me she wants. I'll stop her.
No, I'll find a memory. There must be one.
She got us good this time. If I don't go now, she'll have us all.
Captain, don't leave.
Flee, Marty. You know what she's after. Follow the clues. Find my treasure and send it back to the below.
Captain? Captain!
Ah, there we have it. The last memory of Mordecai.
Ah, yes. Very sad. But have you picked up on a certain detail?
Aye. He told the Marley to destroy the treasure. The Marley never mentioned that part. I need to learn more. We'll need to do this again, and soon.
Do not expect me to come at your beck and call, Signora.
You've shown up reliably thus far. I'll just take me chances.
I knew you had a gambling soul in you. A presto, Signora.
All right, well, I don't know why we couldn't just, you know, figure it all out at once, but that's fine. Also, I don't know that it's safe to assume that send it to the below means destroy it, since we know the below is a place where you literally can, like, store things and come back for them later.
Have you yet to chart a new course? What's keeping you?
Just log in a few things. I'll get right to it. Consider it done.
What can I do to make this work? I said no. I'm not a
What is
fortune
this? I mean...
I'll be there soon.
Back to the sea.
Oh, you know, I wasn't even looking at the Crew Tales display. I was just like, he said, we'll have to go back to our corner and wait. And I was just like, oh, okay, so that's the end of the, this step of the Crew Tale. Let's go do a mission. All right, he's coming, presumably. There he is. It's weird that it wasn't, right? Because every time you want to wait, it seemed, whatever.
Ah, there you are.
Whiskey. Take.
That's plenty. plenty of whiskey, easily as much as I need. How did you know?
Soap. Ages.
Ah, you lot remembered my recipe. I'd be teary if I wasn't drenched already. I gotta let the Marley know.
I mean, I
Ready
suppose.
for a challenge.
A pirate's delight.
There's an awful lot of running back and forth on this ship in this particular crew tale.
Marley, guess what? I just got the whiskey. The skeletons remembered the recipe.
Did they now?
Yes, yes, and it's good whiskey. I tell you, this year it's going to be a good cleaning.
Right. Because last time your soap burned a hole in my deck that you yourself had to patch.
Yeah, I definitely overdid it with the turtlenecks that time, but luckily I am a shipwright as well, right? Besides, better one tiny hole instead of ghost rot over the entire deck. Now, next I gotta ask Toya about the other ingredients. See you around, Marley.
Okay. So, properly wait for the box. So, am I allowed to just,
Your service.
Set a course.
even though we have this crew tail lined up, can we just go get a black pearl? Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. I am being foolish. We should get everybody on board, then do crew tail so that every mission in the crew tail is acquiring a larger amount of vigor. So, also just because I want to have time to play with the other crew members. Let's go get some soul energy. Arbitrarily. We need both, obviously. I do think this is a very cool map.
A distress call has reached my thoughts. It's coming from Calamity Reef.
Can you establish a connection?
Hello, hello. This is Captain Harlock of the Sally. Me and me crew have been captured by the Zealots. Any boat with a soul left out there, send help.
This is the Red Marley, Captain. Where are you?
Reaper, am I glad to hear you. We're right in.
Right in where?
The connection is gone. The reef's energies are interfering.
Any idea where it came from?
No, but our conversation has left a couple of soul traces behind. Touch one of them, and I should be able to locate the source. Now choose our landing, navigator.
Okay. Well... Where did we land last time? I don't even remember. Was it here? Because this looks very doable. Can I see... Open the mission log to see all available landing spots. Can I see where we have landed before? Because, there are badges for doing all the different landings. Well, whatever. I think I'm going to go Shady Shallows. This seems like a pretty good way to get them both quickly. There's not that many enemies around here. And few of them are scary red enemies, So... We have no idea what we're getting into here.
About time, yeah?
I don't know. Let's just bring everybody who's got vigor on them. This is a pretty powerful crew. Okay, so there's lots of soul traces around here that don't
6
matter.
grams of death root, 2 drops of
We just
moonshine.
gotta make sure that we find the ones that do matter. So the first one's just right up there. There's also an exit to open up. This is the exit we used last time, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, I think we want to start by cleaning up these two. Let's make things relatively easy over here. And it looks like we have nothing to worry about as far as visibility goes.
What do we have here? I
Need
like
something,
these
matey.
odds.
Gotta remember which buttons quick
me
save
just
and
take
quick
notes
load
on
because they are not the same as the buttons I have bound for this purpose in Thief.
Let's see what's out there.
Ha, I have just the thing. Strange soul pattern.
That's bone drenching.
Alright. It's a good start.
Opportunity calls.
So this patroller, does he get past the edge of this guy's vision cone? He does not. But, you know, obviously we can pull some time freeze nonsense. That shouldn't be a problem. This acolyte is completely alone, completely unobserved. Where are the other exits, too? I mean, well, there's going to be more steps to this. We probably don't need to be thinking exits just yet.
Never look.
I think we can just safely run over and shadow step this dude. Blink strike,
Now
rather.
we're getting somewhere. Your soul is free. Enjoy. Consider it done.
Alright, I want to take this guy, but we have to give it a little bit more time. Ah, interesting. That's also a good way of doing that.
Straight to the point.
I
Let's
can
go,
do
Sir Reginald.
lots of things.
So obviously it should be no problem
Sir Reginald.
for us to just grab this one. Not a lot of people around here can see him as long as... Oh, wow, even with this one in position, actually.
Standing around, catching light.
Skeleton by a cannon.
Okay. We should be able to handle this then. As soon as you reach your end zone.
The sea flows through me.
John scoops this dude.
Yeah, let me ask you. One less
There we
to
go.
worry about.
Straightforward.
The traces being there.
So there's a commissarius here who can't quite see you. There's a lot of people around, but nobody looking. So there's definitely a situation where we have to be like very careful about our noise levels.
Would be here, but I can't see him.
Also, check out this adorable crab.
My soul is razor sharp. I'll be there soon.
That's a pretty short patrol route.
The lady at the ready. Oh, this is fascinating.
We'll find something soon.
Aye.
But John can probably handle it, right?
One with the seas again.
Yeah, I'll need to make it to like here. Now this is pretty loud, but it's not that loud.
Return without a result. At your service.
Come on, Sir Reginald.
The Inquisitor. She troubles me.
It's like I really want to hit this right as that guy turns around, just to, like give myself the maximum chance of getting away with it.
Let's go under.
Alright, it's fine.
Measure. Calculate.
I will
enjoy
purging your
We should definitely like eat somebody if I really get the opportunity here. But also pretty important I don't just get shot repeatedly.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
The cleanest time will be as they're all headed back after the at the end of the timer.
Guide me to you, fiend.
Good. We've driven them back to the below.
I did that way early. That was no good. Oh. Alright, you know what? I'll just read it. It's fine. Yeah, the way that they can shoot you after you no longer exist really sucks.
Your corruption still lingers.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
You are wasting precious
I do feel like they probably shouldn't be able to shoot you once you are no longer extant on this plane of existence. Personally,
My judgment.
well, what do I know?
You creature.
Fire longs for your cursed soul.
The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Vetsura. Calcula.
I hear the fire longs for my cursed soul.
The shadows have fled.
It's pretty
the
whack.
design is maintained.
I dreamt last night. I can't even say.
Undeads have released me.
Damn it.
That's not yet over.
Cursed are here.
Can't even get away from the lantern. Like, I was just trying to get up and move away so that I could sit in the dark and plan.
Calculate.
Terrible stuff.
Feed your carcasses to the
I am an
pyre.
arbiter of the maiden.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
If this guy wasn't right there, I would probably have just grabbed that dude.
Judgment awaits, creature.
Because they can't see past this bit, right? This bit of shipwreck. It's just effectively a wall.
Judgment awaits you, creature.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
My power light. Nothing changed here, I see.
Yep, and the dude turns around and looks immediately.
There should be someone here.
Oh, this is awkward.
Are you here?
Could you not be walking around right now? Wouldn't this be a lovely time for you to be sitting still in a very predictable place? Alright, we'll just handle it this way, it's fine. John Mercury will slowly remove every enemy from the map if he has to.
Nobody will find me here.
Maybe I just have to kill this patroller? I don't know.
Let's catch back on top. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Done and done well.
The trace leads to the center of the Inquisition encampment, to a small wooden ship right on a table.
An entire pirate crew caught on a table.
Aye. Pick it up and see what you can find.
Wait, which ship? Or which encampment? Okay, that encampment. All the way over there. Well, I guess we are going through this patroller after all.
My power lies below. Gotta clean this place sometime. Food for the turtles.
You know, it was his turn.
Nonsense. I feel nothing.
Affirmative. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Ah, glad to be back.
Yep, bad news for you, friend. You do not have enough people watching your back. And this is the consequence of that somehow.
Gone with the fishing.
World's a strange place. Consequences are unpredictable. What can I say?
Suddenly,
Huh.
Aye.
So John can't climb vines, right?
Just waltz through the door.
Oh, no, he can. Okay. So this whole team can then.
Let's see what's out there. I do like this so
I can never remember who has which mobility bits.
What do we have here?
All right, run, 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 run.
Always move forward. Try this fruit.
Okay. So we're all the way forward here. We're definitely going to want to start clearing out these people on the higher watch areas. But gosh, that's a lot of eyes. Okay, so there's a prognosticar who is being watched by a pair of kindred.
Why is there a miniature ship in perfect condition in the middle of Calamity Reef?
This plan's growing on
Never look back.
Could you hit him from here? Just about.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
What's in it for me?
Okay.
Remedies for the dead.
So, easy enough. Let's not actually execute just yet. Hold on. Make sure this patroller is not looking the wrong way, and then we have this guy's about to come back. Honestly, it might be best if we just pick him up along with them.
Ah! So, nothing changed here, I see.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
I'm tired.
I think this is our moment. Let's just go for this. Obviously, you know, put some safety in place.
Another sunken soul.
Just
6 rounds of death.
an awful lot of be quiet all at once.
It was
What ails your soul today?
Let's maybe,
I sense from the air.
wait, what are you seeing? Okay, hold on a second. Is somebody standing? Hold on, we'll zoom like way back in here.
Another sunken soul.
Standing around,
Consider it done.
catching light. Hiding spot coming up. Swift shrug coming through.
My soul is
Yep.
razor sharp.
How are you supposed to be able to tell that? Like, yeah, I guess it's a different like obscuration pattern, but when they're right on top of each other like that, the problem is it's really hard to know you should be looking for it because people just stand up when there's no reason for them to stand up. All right, can the Udex see this? No. That acolyte is also safe.
What ails your soul today? Working on it.
Just the miniature ship, as you said.
The trace leads right to it. Curious. Pick it up. It might contain information that leads us to the actual crew.
think you can escape the maid's fire.
All right,
Try something
easy
here.
fix.
Let me turn this off and see if they respond to that at all.
A bush for hiding. Souls from the air.
Will they come over here to fix it?
We have here. No torch can be without the flame. Not worth my attention.
I had a real quick turnaround on that one. Okay. So pretty straightforward then.
Opportunity call.
Should be pretty easy for us to pick this up. As long as the patrollers aren't looking. Actually,
This
are you...
one's special.
No, you're not able to see anything. Ah, but there's a Udex like 100 miles away who can see it.
Let it reach my brothers and sisters ASAP.
Grant me the strength
God, my hands is
Jeez, yeah. That is some distance.
I like these odds.
Calculates back to the ship. I can smell your rot.
Let's see what's
Alright, I think we're far enough away from that that I'm probably not in danger.
rotting flesh.
Will I find you between the vines?
And like, this is not, it's not all one piece, these bushes, I don't think, so.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Shit.
Good. We've driven them back.
I am just the thing.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Bush seems
Ah, shoot. There's a million guards everywhere.
Covers.
New cover, please.
In ouch. I have to throw that back.
You are hiding in the weeds.
Fire will guide me to you.
Okay, this is not like 100% ideal.
What do we have here?
I am an arbiter.
No second thoughts, eh?
And just stay real close to the wall here.
Calcula.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Calculate.
Oh, I will enjoy purging your soul.
Shelter you. The maiden's judgment
Ooh,
awaits,
okay.
creature.
Very close is all we
My
need. Just
judgment awaits
stay
you
real close to the
today.
wall.
Ha, what a waste of time. The below swallowed
Depths have released.
What the hell? John, do your fucking job.
No hard feelings.
That was weird.
Nobody will back on top.
At your service.
I do like this. so
Let's get
far.
moving, eh?
Can we please poof that body? There we go. Alright. We don't really have to stress about this one because
Let me at him.
Why is there
people
a
saw it already, I think. But like, there's no
perfect
reason to leave it
condition
there.
in the middle of Calamity Reef?
Okay. Things got a little messy. The Udex that I did not see was there. but we're okay now.
Nice capture, Marley.
Sort of. Still having some problems.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready. Pure dead brilliant. Come,
So-
Sir Reginald.
If I do this, does it just turn the guy or will he walk over? Okay, it just turns him. So we don't have a noise-making lure. It's inconvenient for sure.
It was emanating so
Leaves are itching.
icy.
Coming right up.
We can do something though.
They grow from the soil.
Okay,
Sends you away.
so you don't actually sweep your vision around. I'm gonna wait right here for the patrollers to go past, and then we're gonna sneak up, walk him that way, and have him get grabbed.
This plan's growing on me.
Ooh, I put that like right in their path. That could have been really bad actually.
One day, I'll find out how you do it. Take a walk. Treatment's ready. Like leaves in the wind.
A nice little stroll.
Salt Creek.
Oh, too slow?
To be one with the seas again.
Nope.
In the end,
Everything's fine.
Waste some time.
What's in it for Watch me go.
All the way in here.
Walking is good for
I'll
you.
walk this way.
Come on, just go on. Just go on without him. You don't need him. Ah.
Let me return to my...
Oh, this is fascinating.
Okay. So they do move on without him eventually. That's actually like totally viable. Or, you know. Okay, I was going to say that's totally viable as a way to separate him so we can kill him by himself. But actually, it might be totally viable as a way to kill all of them. Where can you see? Yeah, if we can stop them right here.
Mysterious little ship.
Okay,
Well, well.
let's get Ifia over here. We'll see if we can't maybe put together a nice little ambush. John, you've got range to... Yeah, range enough.
Thank you for the backup.
So I want to walk one of them away because Blink Strike is super loud.
Wonder does.
So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this same move again.
Oh, I like that.
The flame guides me
Okay.
this way.
Then somewhere like this.
Hear the waves singing.
Oh. Okay. Well, you'll have to execute that. We'll just have to do quick stabs on the other two. I was gonna blink that one and have John and Slady pick these two up, but okay.
The sea flows through me.
Suddenly very silent.
Let's go under.
There's no
Glad.
Need something, matey.
Move the bush very slightly.
distance.
Okay.
It'll needs more time.
Pretty happy about that.
Wanna hide yet?
That works out really well.
I have just the thing.
Unfortunately, we still have these problems. So we have to kill the Eudex before we try to take the middle area, right? We also have to take out the two acolytes, but that can be a problem for a minute or two from now. Let's get that Eudex.
I'll remember.
Treatment's ready. Coming right up.
So this guy seems
And another
just
stack.
fully grabbable.
3 little cuts.
Of course not.
Why is there a miniature
Kill the body. Up we go.
middle of Calamity
Okay,
Reef?
easy. And then with that done... Okay, you are visible to a few people. It's actually pretty inconvenient. we'll have to watch their patrols pretty closely. Neither of them are going to be reliably close enough for us to interfere with their senses, I don't think, unfortunately.
I know right where
Nope,
to go.
don't do it, don't do it.
Oh, this is fascinating.
By the time this guy's going to turn around too early, I need them to line up a little bit differently. Although I suppose I could spore that guy. We could get up here behind him and spore him so that he stays facing away from us for longer. It's actually not a bad move.
I do like this so far. Wanna go somewhere else?
Ah, yes. A nice...
I'll trim their numbers. One less to worry about. Ah, nose from the ground.
Resume my task.
Okay.
What clues are we looking for?
Isn't it obvious? How could one of the biggest battleships of the Holy Inquisition ever sink? It's unthinkable.
Don't think
It's been a while.
This acolyte should be
finds us.
even more grabbable. Although we don't want to take him at the edge here because of vision from that acolyte.
Yeah, let me at him.
I probably don't want to be up there with him while he's, the light he's carrying is actually a huge danger to us.
Here, even
All right, easy fix.
It seems the ship was carrying a crystal filled to the brim with soul energy. Let me continue reading.
It'll only hurt a bit.
This guy should be basically always free, right?
Incoming. Next patient.
Let's just be rid of him, right? Okay, this should make it easier to grab this guy as he's traveling back this way, like right as he starts traveling back that way on his patrol path, because he's a lot less visible to people at this end.
Of course not. The crystal only carried the soul energy, so we could dispose
I do need to make sure I'm not doing this in a place where he's going to get heard. Actually, this seems fine.
Just a thing. Huh. Strange soul pattern. Let's cover this up.
Okay, so that's going to remove a lot of sight lines from up there. Worth noting that there are bullets around in case we decide we need to spend some.
Growing on me.
We'll salvage the whole wreck. Soon there'll be nothing left to bring to you.
So why wasn't the crystal here? Continue searching.
How am I going to deal with the kindred?
Suddenly very
It would be really nice if we could deal with the kindred without alerting the prognosticar, right?
flame is going to burn through your resistance.
This will stretch your legs.
I wonder if I can get in a position to push that acolyte out of position with the spores.
Do you need more?
Yes, keep it coming.
I think actually we can just grab this dude. I think this guy might be free. Yeah.
Watch me go.
I can help if you let me.
You can see past the bridge sometimes.
Yeah, let me. Yeah.
Memory captured.
I wish I was as nimble as you.
Oh boy, that
No cover?
bell sure looked like it rolled all the way into visible range of a lot of people. But
Incoming.
it's just a fake little cosmetic detail.
Leaves in the wind.
Ah, yes, a nice little stroll.
I guess that's no good. Actually, I needed him to
Treatment's ready.
move a little bit differently than
Wonder
that.
dust.
Maybe not call for the
Oh right, she's actually like just in the open.
I'll be there soon. 6
All right,
rounds of
hold on,
curse.
hold on.
2 drops
New
of
plan.
ninja.
We have accidentally created a situation here where I might be able to get some stuff done.
All right, easy fix.
Okay, so at this point,
Opportunity calls.
Tides are made, no one.
Oh, I see. Now we're getting somewhere.
was not the plan, but
Sword through the heart. Don't let the flame get you.
And I don't think anybody else is coming.
I.
Yeah, I totally forgot that I just left Aphia sitting there.
I'll have to note that down. Swift shrub coming through.
All right, I'll just get rid of some bodies, and I guess that means it's time to.
Yeah, let me at him. Oh, no
Objective complete.
Whoa, careful there.
Wait, is that little ship the Sunken Sally?
Do we look sunken to you?
Perhaps the Shrunken Sally would fit the bill.
Funny are we? Ship's name is Sally, just Sally. We were caught by the Inquisition while we were raiding here.
I see. Did you get anything good while you were at it?
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
Don't really have a choice, do we? What do you say, men? Arr. Well, it's not going to be better than that. Bring us to the shallow waters next to the camp. Then the gem is yours.
Okay, weird outcome.
Let me just take notes on that one.
So they want to go this way? Yeah.
Do you need more?
Yes, keep it coming.
All right. Well, that is not ideal. Let's get over here. If I put this down, is it just gonna remain where I put it? Yeah, okay.
Let's get moving, eh?
Back to the sea.
What clues are we looking for?
So let's try to figure this out.
Obvious. How could one of the biggest battleships of the Holy Inquisition ever sink? It's unthinkable.
We have a Magistratus, who I do not think is particularly meaningful. A Commissarius, who kind of can't see the parts of this that matter. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad, really.
My soul is razor
Working
sharp.
on it.
What do we have here?
I guess actually, John.
Here, even more. Any progress? The turtles would like that. Ship was the death skull.
John can contribute from here.
Here I see.
What's in it for me? There's no distance.
All right, so next time the two of them are in this corner together, we will snatch them both. We can worry about the Commissarius later. Okay, I think this is our moment.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Down they go.
All right.
Never look back. Through the below. Straight to the point.
Quickly.
See you around, friend.
Salt, clean.
Okay,
Clean this place sometime.
Let's see what's out there.
quickly enough, and there's no evidence that anything weird ever happened.
My body says.
Let me
I like these odds.
Oh shoot, I was a little close.
Welcome to the other side.
Calcula rectifica.
Okay, well that doesn't necessarily
Razor sharp.
doom us.
I
Actually,
like
I'm gonna
how
try to get a Fia.
Hiding in the weeds.
Oh shoot!
Hey,
Throw me another bush. I thought I'd be able to blink back up there, but it turns out it's a lot easier to see down from above than it is to see up from below.
The fire longs for your
To the sea.
soul. They must have returned.
All right, additional free
No
body.
one returns from the dead.
Didn't even need to kill that guy, but I did have the ability to. So, from here it seems pretty straightforward. There's not really that many of them left.
let's stretch those roots. Coming right
at your service.
A pirate's delight.
Remedies for
Always
the
move
dead.
forward.
All right, we have what, like one overseer, a patroller. This commissarius never moves, right? 2 patrollers, 3 patrollers who are potentially relevant, actually. That does complicate things somewhat. This guy seems to walk quite a long route, though. If we just wait for him to turn around, we can probably deal with this.
The sea flows
through me.
All right, John, in order to get close enough to affect... Ooh. I don't love this. In order to get close enough to affect that commissarius, John's got to get way out there. All right, I got a different plan.
What's in it for me?
Time is moving.
What do you see? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We will create a little bit of a distraction.
Time is on our side.
Oh, I see.
Wait for this guy to patrol away. Because I can interact with this just outside of the vision range of that commissarius. So I will turn it off. This guy will respond to it being turned off when he notices. He'll come over to fix it. And he'll be just outside of this guy's vision. We will just add him to the bush. We will invite him into the bush. Also, I should remember to grab a bullet for her.
Is that? This plan's growing on me.
This might be really awkwardly timed, actually.
I have just the thing.
Pirates!
I'll take that.
Judgment awaits, creature!
All right, what am I doing? I'm creating opportunities.
Let's go, Sir Reginald.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre. The maiden's
Let's get moving, eh?
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Ugh, these are itching.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
Lines, calcula,
They
rectifica.
really spread out, though. It's wild how far apart they are.
The shadows have fled.
Let me see
The
your
design is
soul.
maintained.
Can you hear the waves sing?
I'm not sure if that's safe or not. I can just try to void that guy's vision. Shooting him is probably not a great plan. Oh, I can blink strike him from here. That patroller is part of this group of enemies. So I don't think we're likely to need the Great Blink for anything else here. Well, apparently I was wrong about how safe that was.
Standing around, catching light.
The fire will guide me to you.
Watch me go.
Judgment awaits, creature.
Better old than
The
so.
fire longs
That's
for your
what we do.
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
It's gonna be really hard to get over there to her.
Let's put a hole in someone.
Measure. The fire will guide me to you. Rectify.
What happens when they get completely
I'm out.
out? Because we don't lose the mission, right?
Returns to me.
Don't leave me body behind, eh?
Return to the sea.
Okay, maybe I just need to not leave the body behind. That seems like it'd be really easy to take care of. So wait, did you just happen to turn around at exactly that? What the fuck? I'm not clear on why we got seen by that person. Waiting for that patroller to turn around. Okay.
My power.
John, you are ridiculously overpowered.
Let's stretch those roots.
Another sunken
I'll
soul.
trim their numbers.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready. Affirmative.
Upon us. Purge the
Ah,
heretic.
my bark singed. So's
I kind of can't believe you could see that.
I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
All right, we're just gonna
You are wasting precious
be
time.
very sneaky here.
Come forth. Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Sorry, kind of a lot of buttons holding at the ready. My cough button was not among them.
Just another moment.
The enemy, dumbass. Okay. He elected to come out of the below, just not under that enemy for literally no reason. It's fine. We'll just. I didn't want to save at any point
Standing around.
you know, sort of like post the death of
Treatment's ready.
somebody. It's fine. We're just gonna come back here. Remember to get the bullet just in case it matters.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Let's try the strategy again, but this time with more success.
Can we keep that one for later? We want to hide, yeah? Oh, this is fascinating.
I think it would have been okay last time. This is really annoying. Literally every single time I do this patroller turns around at exactly that moment.
It'll only hurt a bit. Food for the vines. They grow from the soil. Let's cover this.
Okay, there we go. The important thing was just to not let him turn it back on. And we're like right at the edge of this guy's vision cone.
This will be fun to come back to.
So now that we've done that, you are really my main concern. Once we correct this guy, the rest of this is all just like grabbing people one by one. And we can try to set this up. Try to set this up so that all of the patrollers are looking away. Or are you going to come over and investigate? Don't you think that would be fun to do?
Your soul today. Treatment's ready. Let me see your soul. Kill the body.
There we go. That does, in fact, make some of these things easier.
Let the leaves cover. Souls from the ground.
I think that body was under the bush already, but it's fine. Okay, so
Let's see what's
now we only have one patroller to be concerned about. You can't see over here at all.
Let's skip a beat.
All right.
This memory is ours.
I'm gonna try to save my super blink.
I like these odds. See you around, friend. What's in it?
Damn it.
Some help.
My plan was just to drop that dude via
Here I see.
via the strike from below, but hold
My
on.
soul is razor sharp.
Let's let him patrol forward and back one more time. John was not in position
Straight to the point.
for the move. Okay. Let him actually turn around because I don't remember which way his vision cone swings, and that could have been disastrous.
Crack in the glass. Now we're getting somewhere.
John, go, 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 go.
Your soul is free. Enjoy.
Huh. Wait. Why did that body not get belowed?
Let's go under for a bit. Affirmative. That's gonna slow me down.
Pick him up. I'm trying to like... There we go. Worked that time. I guess you just got to be like very precise with it. Way more than I was expecting. Okay, so there is a commissarius over here who can just barely see this acolyte. That is a thing to be concerned about. I'm sure that's our escape. But I guess at this
6
point,
grams of death root, 2
we
drops of
can
moonshine.
put the ship in the water.
Coming right up. I gotcha.
So we may as well get that resolved.
Let's not forget, yes?
The sea full of depths have released me. The turtles would like that.
So you can't see him. This guy goes down for free.
I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Nothing.
And it gets rid of one more light source, which, you know,
I see.
is helpful.
Incoming. That takes care of that.
Arr, good to be back on the tides.
Now, as for our payment,
Sure, don't wet your deck. Here.
Much obliged.
Now, men.
Okay.
See to the Sally and make her ready to sail. Aye.
We do get to watch it sail away. Hooray! Okay.
Let me just take notes on that one.
All right, so if we pop you, we get that guy stunned for free. This one does not actually die, though.
I have just the thing.
Opportunity calls.
You... Okay, you can see all of that, and you're not. You're
No
also
second
not in
thoughts, eh?
position to be...
Nothing can stop me.
This is also totally free. Do you turn far enough? Okay, you do. So we have to execute this somewhat tightly. Although it's a little bit easier because the abilities we have to do it with are unbelievably powerful. So it should be the case that I can snap this Custodes,
What's in it for me?
super distance, blink through obstacles, no line of sight with this, and you just like knife a guy real solid, and this should stun that guy too. In theory. I always have such ideas in theory.
Cease to amaze.
What do we have here?
Let's stretch those roots. Bring us
Okay.
back, Estelle.
Clean enough.
This gives me the shivers.
Grand Blink is bananas, was super worth the vigor token for sure. All right, yeah, just a mere 5 deaths between us. No big deal. Yeah, honestly, like we don't play as Aphia all that much, but when we do, like every time I select her, she kills somebody. I feel like. And again, the things that Grand Blink will do for you, the stuff that it will get you through and out of, it's just, it feels very unfair. I get why they only give you 1 charge per mission.
Navigator, we must talk. Come by when you're ready.
Okay, Marley always has lots and lots and lots to say. But we'll check that out next time. I think that's got to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I am feeling a little bit smoother about that mission. I think things went a little bit better. I was a little bit less stubborn. So when you come back next time, we will try to continue the streak. Hopefully, we'll be waking up another crew member and just accumulating so much vigor that we don't have to feel terribly bad about having spent a bunch of it on Gale's upgrade, which is like maybe objectively not that good. And we'll see you then.